Hey, everybody. Good evening. How is everybody doing? Awesome, awesome, awesome. I will just wait a little for a few minutes for everyone to join in, but I'm going to start because of the replay as well. How is everyone doing? I trust that everyone is excited. I'm saying I trust that everyone's excited. Some people are excited, some people are not so excited about starting school next week. So I just thought I would come over, and as usual, I love to do this every year. I do this with family, I do this with friends, and I thought I would do this with the world as well. Have our back to school empowerment session. So how is everybody doing? Awesome, awesome, awesome. Okay. All right. So we will go ahead and get started. We're going to start today's. We're looking at we're telling ourselves to rise and shine, rise and shine. It's time to go back to school. And as I said, some people might be excited, some people may not be excited, but we've got school to go to. We've got something to go to from next week. And it's important that we remotivate ourselves to actually dive in and get into school and do what it is that we need to do in school. So I'm going to go ahead. I trust that you can see my slides because I love to talk with slides. Yeah. Okay. Awesome. So who am I? I'm Phinnah Chichi Ikeji, and I'm the head coach for Empowering the Next Gen Academy. And we're here. Let me just kind of put it in a better frame. We empower and we equip tweens and teens to live their best lives, really, to succeed in life, to grow in their confidence, to grow in their character values, and also stand out in communication. That's really what we're about, because we know that these three keys actually are big keys to success. So that's what we do in a nutshell. So today is going to just be about motivating you, re-empowering you, getting you to rise and shine and be ready for school, set the scene for school. So that's really what we're going to do today. I have been talking to a lot of young people about school. You know, what are their apprehensions? What are their concerns? What are their worries? What are they looking forward to? And I've had loads of answers. They range from, it's a new class, so we don't know what it's going to be like. New teachers, we don't know what they're going to be like. For some people, it's a new school. They don't know what the new school is going to be like. A new city, they're not sure what it's going to be like. Some others are excited about it. Yes, okay. I just want to go back to school and be more organized this time around, you know, do very well with my timekeeping, my homeworks. I want to do better in my exams. There's so many reasons, so many answers that many young people have passed on. And if you're watching either live on YouTube or as a replay, let me know, what are your concerns? What are your concerns? What are your concerns about starting school, or what are you looking forward to in starting school? So let me know in the chat box. Okay. All right. Awesome. Awesome. Okay, let's get started. So I want to talk, what we're going to share today, it's not going to be a very long session. What we're going to share today, I'm going to start with these two principles, the mindset and character. They are going to be your key principles, your crucial factors to succeed in this term that we're going into. Your mindset. Your mindset is the lens through which you actually see the world. Okay, your attitude, your beliefs, your thoughts about yourself and about your abilities. These are very key. Your mindset is a big factor in whether you're going to succeed or not in school. And then your character as well. So your character is kind of like a set of your qualities. It could be resilience, kindness. I've said resilience before. Resilience, kindness, responsibility. All these things are very necessary. You need your mindset and your character. And we're going to break it down as we go along. So just have in mind, mindset, character. Mindset, character. Just have that in mind, okay, as we go along. So I've said here that mindset plus character equals to your success, okay? So we're going to kind of dive into what we're talking about here. As I said, mindset and character. I'm going to ask you guys questions at the end, so make sure you remember and actually take notes. You can actually take notes, or you can actually take a screenshot on these principles that we're going to share, because they're going to be nice. I'm going to make them, they're short and snappy and things that you can remember. Okay, so mindset and character equals your success. Okay, what you think about yourself is very important. What you think about your abilities is very, very important. And then the way you treat others as well, and the way you treat yourself is very, very important to succeed. And what I love about this formula about success is that it's not only about succeeding in school, it's also succeeding in every other part of your life. If you play sports, if you do music, if you dance, if you do gymnastics, whatever it is that you do outside of school, these principles also help you succeed in those areas as well. Okay. All right. Good, good. Let's keep going. All right. So I just thought of this and I said, imagine if you approach your studies with determination. Like you say, okay, you know what? I'm going to school this week. I'm going to school. I'm going to give it my best. I'm going to be determined. I'm going to get my homework done. I'm going to listen in class. You know, if you just imagine that that's the approach that you have. Imagine that you're just going to learn and grow through any challenges, whether it's difficult. If it's difficult, you're going to ask for help. If it's difficult, you're going to find solutions. Just imagine that. And then imagine how you treat your classmates. If you treat your classmates with kindness, if you treat your classmates with fairness, if you just create and just be a part of a positive environment where your friends are positive, you are positive, just imagine that. Those qualities are going to take you so far. And guess what? When all of us have these kind of qualities with our mindset and our character, then we won't be hearing a lot about bullying. We won't be hearing people saying they're scared to go to school because of how people are going to make fun of them. We won't be hearing all that. So I would encourage each and everyone watching this session live or as a replay, I will encourage you to determine in yourself that your mindset and your character, you're going to go and be the best version of yourself. And imagine if all of us are going to be the best versions of ourselves, then school is going to be a brilliant place to be. So everyone has the responsibility to go back to school now with the right mindset and the right character so that we can help make the school a better place. We can help make the world a better place when we all take responsibility in our own actions and in our choices as well. Okay? All right. Awesome. So here is the acronym that I have for you today. And I want you to take this with you as you step into school. Okay? So here is the acronym STRONG, and I'm going to explain what STRONG is, but I want you guys to remember this acronym because that's what it stands. I'm going to explain to you what it all stands for. Are you ready? Let me know in the chat box if you're ready, even though I can't see the chat box from here, but let me know if you're ready. Let me know if you're ready. Okay, awesome, good. Okay, so here we go. S is the strong. S for strong. S is your self-belief and your confidence. And I'm going to kind of explain it as we go along. Now, if you're going, when you start school, you can see, okay, I can see the comments. Thank you very much. When we go back to school, it's about having self-belief in ourselves, believing in our abilities, believing in what we can do. Your confidence is massive. Your confidence is key for your success. Your confidence is key for your success. And how do you build your confidence? You build your confidence by speaking positively to yourself. Be very mindful of what you listen to, because if you listen to negative things, you will feel negative. You will feel, oh, I can't do this. Oh, I can't do that. Be mindful of your thoughts. Be mindful of your self-talk. I'm very big on self-talk. Like, we've got to be mindful of what we tell ourselves, because if we tell ourselves that we can't do something, guess what? We won't be able to do it. So S is for self-belief and confidence. T is for tenacity and resilience. And I'm going to explain that to you. No matter what happens in life, we all go through challenges. In school, you might play football and you guys might play people might, play a match and you don't win. That's a setback. Many of us go through setbacks in life. You might do a test and you don't do as well as you want to do. That's a setback. You might get injured playing basketball. That's a setback. You might, anything can happen in school. Any kind of setback can happen in school. The key now is, how do you react to that setback? That's what resilience is about. Resilience is about being able to bounce back, being able to overcome those challenges, being able to say, okay, you know what? This was a temporal setback. I'm going to get back up. That's what resilience is about. When we don't have resilience, we end up wanting to give up. Okay, we miss out on a test And someone who doesn't have resilience will say, oh, I didn't do very well in that test. That's the end. Oh, my life is over. That's the end. But no, your life is not over. What we do is that we learn from that mistake. We learn from, okay, what did we do right in this test? What did we not do right in this test? And once we can get that figured out, then we're prepared for the next tests. Okay, so that's what tenacity and resilience is about. It's about being strong-minded and knowing that, okay, I'm facing this setback, but I can overcome it. Okay, and then R is for responsibility and accountability. And we all owe each other. We all need to be responsible for our actions and for our choices. I once read this quote that said, we're free to make choices, but we're not free from the consequences of those choices. So in terms of responsibility, own up to your own actions, own up to your choices. You've got to do this work today. Go ahead and do it. Don't wait for mom to remind you. Don't wait for your dad to remind you. Don't wait for teachers to remind you about what you need to do to succeed. Okay, doing well in your exams is part of your responsibility. Doing well in your homework is part of your responsibility. Doing well in everything that you do, your tests, your projects, whatever it is you're doing in school or outside school is all your responsibility. So remember, as you step into school this next term, is to think about, what am I responsible for? And how can I be responsible in these areas? This is something that is very important for all of us. And then the O is about being open-minded. Open-minded in sense of, and also adaptability. And I'm going to explain that. And when I say open-minded, sometimes as I was kind of preparing it, I thought to myself and I said, I know I have some curious young people that will say, oh, open-minded. Does that mean I just need to be open-minded to everything? No, not being open-minded to everything, but being open-minded to learning new things. Okay, learning new things in school, learning new things about life, as long as it doesn't compromise with your values. Okay, I thought I must put that in there. As long as it doesn't compromise with your values. Okay, things that they teach you in school don't compromise. Just generally, things that they teach you in school for your subjects, they don't compromise with your values. But just being open-minded to that. And why is this very important? It's very important because then it opens you up to learning more. It opens you up to learning more. There's something I tell young people, and I tell this to young people, and I say, for example, you guys have a subject or topic you're studying in school, and your teacher gives you the things to study and you just go and study it. Sometimes go beyond that. Sometimes go beyond that. If you've got your curriculum and you know the next thing, or you go on YouTube, read more about that topic. If your teacher is just giving you one area to read, go and read more. Be open-minded, spread your wisdom out there so that you can learn more. Don't just restrict yourself to only what the teacher has said. Okay, so that's what it's all about. Be open-minded and be able to be adaptable, especially for, actually, everyone's going into a new class, but those ones going to new schools, you've got to learn how to be adaptable to the new environment, to the new people that you have in your school. Learn how to be adaptable. It's all about growing. Okay, your growth is part of your adaptability, is part of your growth. Okay, so that's what we have for O. And then N is a nurturing compassion. And this is a big part for me, because a lot of times when sometimes I hear some things that some young people go through in school. And I always think to myself, I wish other people had compassion in school. I wish many people had compassion. Because sometimes when your friends are going through stuff, or people in your class that may not be your friends, it's important that you show compassion towards them. You know, we hear about a lot of you adults today who speak about when they were in school, and how people were mean to them, and how people didn't treat them well, and how people didn't talk to them. And you see that even in adulthood, those things still hurt. And they never forget those people that treated them that way. So in order for us to really succeed in life and in school, it's important that we learn to nurture and learn to be compassionate towards people in school. If you see people being treated badly, stand up for them. Don't join the people or don't laugh with them. Stand up for them, because they will never forget that kind heart. They would never forget your kindness. They would never forget what you did for them. They would never forget it. And you'll probably see in future, they will come back to talk to you and say, thank you. Thank you for standing up for me. So learn to nurture compassion and empathy. Be empathetic to people. Just be concerned. If someone is going through stuff, go find out from them. How are you doing? If you see a new person in your class, go and talk to them. They may be feeling a bit shy to talk to people because they're not used to the new school. You go and be a friend to that person and let that person feel welcomed. Okay, so it's really, really important. And then the fifth one, which is G, is for goal setting. Now that you're going into a new school year, it's important that you set goals. And we don't have time to go into the details on goal setting, but I want you to go on YouTube and watch stuff on goal setting and practice and implement how you can set goals. What subjects are you studying? What grades do you want to get in those subjects? Set those goals and then plan some action points, actions. How am I going to get to those goals? How am I going to achieve those grades? Okay, it's important that you write these things down. Don't leave them in your mind. I always say that when you leave your goals in your mind, they stay there. They don't come out. So write them down, even if it's on your phone or on a sheet of paper. I'm probably old school. I still love to write on a sheet of paper. I love to see my goals written down. So you may want to do on your phone. That's not a problem. But I love to see mine written down. But write down your goals. And then when you write down your goals, then you're more committed to doing your goals. But don't go into this new year with this school new year without goals. Your goals are so important because your goals are like your roadmaps. Yeah, your goals are like your roadmaps and they will keep you going. So never, never forget about your goals. So let's go through it again. Strong. S, self-belief and confidence. T, tenacity and resilience. R, responsibility and accountability. O, open-mindedness and adaptability. N, nurturing compassion and empathy. And G, goal setting and growth mindset. And growth mindset connects as well to what we talked about in self-belief. Growth mindset, believing more, okay? Not taking no for an answer, not saying, oh, I failed and that's the end. No, what can we do? You always ask yourself the next question. What can I do better? How can I do better? What do I need to do more? And that's how you help yourself become that, have that strong mindset for the new term. Okay, so those are the acronyms that I have for us. And then we also have these affirmations that I want to share with all of us here, and we share this in the academy. Is I am an empowered next gen. I am necessary. I am of great value to this journey called life. I walk my path to make a difference. I am an empowered next gen. And if you know me, I'm a big believer in affirmations. The more we affirm ourselves, the more we speak positively about ourselves, the more confident we'll be about ourselves, the more confident we'll have in our abilities to do things. And the more we have the confidence, the better we become, because we will go out there, we will read, we will go out there, we will study, we will go out there, we will be kind to people, we will go out there and we will do great things. And that's what success is all about. So as you guys go back to school, if you're going back to boarding school or you're going back to a day school, if you're traveling abroad back to school, just remember, who do you want to be? Who is going to be what's your best version going to be like? Remember that. What is your best version going to be like? I want you to hold on to that. Remember that success is not just about what you know. It's about how you approach those challenges, how you approach those setbacks. It's also how you treat other people, and the values that you hold as well. We can't go much into value, because I love to do values as well, but that will be a different session that we will do later on. But I want you to embrace the power of your mindset. I want you to remember how great you are. I want you to remember that you are amazing. I want you to remember that you are open-minded to learn more. Don't think that, oh, I don't know this stuff. Oh, that's the end. No, you're open to learn more. Ask questions. Don't be shy to ask questions. It's actually the very wise ones that ask questions. So don't be shy to ask questions. Okay? Stay with the right mindset And that's what is going to prepare you for the great school term that you're going to have this year. I trust that this has helped. Let me know if, let me remind me of what is our acronym. Remind me in the chat box, what is our acronym? Remind me, and later on I'll go back online to see what you have written. What is the acronym that we're going to use to go into school, to succeed in school and in all our sessions and in life? Let me stop the, let's stop this. Let's stop the slides. Awesome, awesome. Okay, so that's what we have for today. That's what we have for this session. I just thought I must come by and increase. Well done, well done. Well done. I see that. Well done. I did say I must come by and actually encourage each and every one of you. I want you to know, and as I always wrap up, I want you to know that you are amazing. I want you to know that we are all rooting for you. I want you to know that no matter what mistakes you made in the past, this is a new season for you. Whatever class you are, whatever stage you're going into, whatever exams you're going to face in this next year, know that you can do well. Believe in yourself, but also go and do the work. You have the responsibility to do the work. You're not doing this for your mom. You're not doing this for your dad. You're not doing this for your teachers. You're doing it for yourself because you deserve that success. You deserve to have the best in life. And I'm so, so proud of you. Go out there and do great. Okay? Go out there and do great. Take care, guys. God bless you. God bless you.